Hey guys, so I'm really excited because a few months ago wishtrend.com approached me and asked me about making my own sort of a little skincare box. I know a lot of people are always like, oh Era, when are you coming out with your own makeup line? When are you coming out with your own skincare? I'm like, I'm not there yet, but this is probably like the closest thing that we can get for now. I also get a ton of questions on all my social media about like basic skincare, and although I do talk about skincare that I recommend, blah blah blah, they're all kind of throughout my videos, so you know, some people are not going to watch every single one of my videos. So I thought this would be a fantastic opportunity to create a sort of like skincare set for you guys that will help you guys starting out with like skincare, even people that are experienced with it or just want to try new things, blah blah blah. They asked me to choose some things from the Wish Trend site, so I was looking through all the stuff that they had, and I want to include things that might be new to my channel, but I know work very well. So I'm going to be showing you the 5 things that I've included in the skincare set, and yeah, let's get started. So I wanted to make sure that I created a fantastic basic skincare that follows the principles that I always talk about on my channel. Because I know a lot of people that watch me are younger and have like no idea, and some people don't even care, so they don't even feel like bothering like learning, because you know, there's a lot, you know, skincare can get very confusing sometimes. So I wanted this to also be an opportunity for me to simplify everything for you, because it's all already there. So starting with cleanser, of course, I wanted to find something that you can use for both morning and night, and double cleansing, which hands down I preach about all the time. If you don't know what double cleansing is, it's where you first cleanse off your makeup / sunscreen, and then you cleanse again to actually cleanse your skin. This is a CosRX product, and CosRX lately in Korea has been like taking the internet by storm for good reason, because their products are not too expensive, but they're very effective and simple. This is the low pH good morning gel cleanser. Now don't let the name fool you. You can use this at night if you want, but this is a gel cleanser, and some of you that watch my videos already know that I am not about that foam cleansing life. Foam cleansers can alkaline the surface of your skin, you know, like the bubbling that can invite bacteria, more bacteria, especially if acne prone skin. So, you know, I'm not about the life. And also I was a little bit worried that because when you massage this into the skin, I wouldn't say foams, but it like bubbles like a little bit. But no worries. I've been obsessed with this cleanser for the past few weeks because I can't even describe to you what it does to my skin. It brightens my skin. It leaves my skin feeling super soft, because this cleanser is slightly acidic, so it can help exfoliate your skin. My pores seem to be smaller. My skin is just so much softer. What I also like is that you can use this kind of double cleanse. Now, I have a clip here where I tried removing some pretty waterproof makeup from my hand. Now, it's not going to completely remove waterproof gel liner and waterproof mascara. However, for the most part, for you know, a lot of people that do watch my channel, you know, that wear very basic makeup like foundation, concealer, you know, like eyeshadow maybe, this does pretty much do the job. What I do is I apply this on my skin dry. It says that you should add water, but I don't do that. I apply it to my skin dry and massage it in, help kind of massage the makeup off the skin, and rinse it off, and then go in again with the same cleanser, same method. You can add a little bit of water if you want to make it bubble up a little bit. Now, like I said, I don't like foaming cleansers. However, this one has not broken me out at all. In fact, it helps prevent breakouts for me. So yeah, in the morning as well, you just slap this on. It's very refreshing. So even in the morning, when I feel like I didn't really even do anything at night, because I like apply my skincare, go to bed, and then wake up in the morning, there was like nothing that I did that requires like heavy duty cleansing. So this is very lightweight and refreshing. However, it's powerful enough to remove basic makeup for you. So you can use this morning, night, double cleansing, all that. Oh, and also this is for sensitive skin, so if it's good for sensitive skin, it's good for any skin type. So love this. This is going to be in the set. Next up, I've got this cognac sponge. A lot of Korean brands actually have this. However, you only see it in like the accessory section of like the makeup shop, where they have like the brushes, the eyelash curlers, like the eyebrow razors and things like that. So you don't often see these like online, because they don't tend to have them on there, or you don't think to look for something like this. But they do have this on Wishtrend, so I thought I would include it in the box, because when I combine these two, it really helps to completely cleanse the skin. Now you can always, use your hands or whatever. There are other tools for cleansing, like, when you think of cleansing tools, you think of like Clarisonic, my one little spin brush cleanser that I have in my bathroom over there, maybe like a cleansing brush. However, I feel like those can be maybe even a little harsh for the skin, especially if you have sensitive skin. So what I love about this sponge is I can't even describe the texture. It's spongy, but it's almost kind of silicone-y. It's really smooth. And there's the thing. This really helps you enhance, I guess, your cleansing routine without adding harshness to it, if that makes sense. So it's really soft, just like your hands. However, because of the texture, it does help, massage the cleanser in more. So therefore, upping your cleansing game. So these two combined, like, clean skin, where you at? Right there, right here. All you have to do is just make sure that before you use it, you run it under some warm water for a little bit until it's like, moist and squishy. And after every use, what I do is I'll take like a regular, just random bar of soap and like cleanse it to remove all the stuff that might be stuck in it so that it's all nice and clean. Now this should not come to a surprise to you. Acid cleansing is something that I talk about all the freaking time, that I feel like a lot of people tend to forget or skip, because when they think of toning, they think of like, oh my god, I don't tone because it's too strong for my skin, alcohol, blah, blah, blah. However, using the right toners, acidic toners to be exact, can really smooth out the skin, take care of like flakiness. A lot of people come to me about how come their foundation looks so flaky on their skin. Even if they have oily skin or the skin's dehydrated, their skin looks really flaky. A lot of times it's because you're probably just using like cleanser and moisturizer, which a lot of us grow up to, learn, which is just cleanse and moisturize. But acid exfoliation / toning is very important because one, it helps smooth out the surface of the skin. It kind of micro exfoliates on the surface like chemically, so you're not like using like an abrasive like scrub or anything. It helps with pore size. It helps the rest of your skincare to sink into your skin, so it's actually working better. And it just helps the overall tone of the skin, because a lot of people will have like really blotchy or redness on their skin, and I find that acid toning really helps. It just helps your skin overall. It's a step I always ask people if they come to me like, oh Edward, like why is my skin like this? Do you have any advice? Acid toning. The one that I've included in the box is also another CosRX product. This one is super, super popular in Korea. In fact, it kind of delayed the making of this box because it kept getting sold out on Wishtrend. This is the one-step pimple clear pad of CosRX. Now, do you like this guy right here? This is me. Hashtag me. Hashtag current mood. As with the cleanser, don't let the name fool you. This is not just for people with pimples. This definitely does help pimples because you're exfoliating the surface of the skin. You're constantly speeding up the skin's turnover cycle. So this does help blemishes and, clearing out the skin. This basically just has a bunch of cotton pads in it. There's 70 to be exact. So if you use it morning and night, it'll last you a little over a month. So you do get quite a bit of product. But each little individual pad, one side is soft, the other is like textured. But you basically just sweep this all over the face right after you cleanse. It'll help do all the things that I just talked about. So this is the thing that I'm probably most excited for about this box, and the thing that I think everyone just needs to own. Now this one I've talked about many times on my channel because I completely stand by this product. This is the Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin Drop. I call it a serum. The word serum's not on there, but I like to call it serum. The texture is almost like a dry oil, I would say, but what it does is basically it helps repair the surface of the skin, especially if you have acne prone skin where you're like me and you like to pop the pimps. That sounded so bad. Pick at your blemishes, and when the UV rays hit it, it can cause the creation of dark spots and things like that. This helps to clear them up and to brighten your skin. Now, a lot of people, especially with medium to darker skin tones, get a little worried when I say things like that. But honestly, medium to darker skin tones do also suffer from discoloration sometimes. So I think this definitely will help that. So this, along with the CosRX pads, will definitely help in creating a softer skin, more even tone, and just brighten up the overall complexion. Because a lot of people that skip these sorts of steps tend to have very dull looking skin where their face just looks very so I knew I had to include this in here. And also because of the texture, it's actually quite moisturizing for a serum of this nature. So people with even very oily skin can use it as just their everyday moisturizer if they wanted. And if you have dry skin, it works really well under moisturizer to almost work as a dry oil to help extend the moisture of your moisturizer. If you got dry skin, it'll help boost that moisture, that moistness. Now last but not least is sun cream. Sun cream is super important. Now I could have included a moisturizer in here, but I felt that this box needed a sunscreen because I feel like a lot of people don't use sunscreen. But you know, I shouldn't have to say it, but being exposed to the sun can, you know, speed up aging, give you lines, worsen dark spots if you have acne prone skin. So I definitely had to include one. This is a recent release, I think. Recent release. This is the Klairs Midday Blue Sun Lotion. They had a cream that had a similar concept where it had like the Centella Asiatica in it, and it was like a blue cream to help heal the skin. Now this is the same concept but in a sunscreen form. It says that it has like a waterful texture. That's like the Korean way of saying that it's very thin in texture. It has an ice blue shade apparently that's supposed to be like one of the selling points. And it's supposed to give you a shine-free finish, which I know a lot of people do like. And it's SPF 40 PA++. Now even though it says it has a waterful texture, it can end up looking a little thick on the skins if you put too much. Now for me, I like to put a lot of sunscreen, but with this, because the texture of it can end up slightly thicker, can use less without having to sacrifice the protection of your skin with like the SPF in it. So the secret, I think, to using this is to use a good moisturizer, or make sure that your skin is supple, or make sure that your skin is prepped, soft, smooth, supple, moist, all that. And then dot this all over the face and kind of spread it out and pat it in so that you have like a light layer all over, so that your skin is well protected, but you know, you don't have like a thick, massive sunscreen which can disrupt makeup later on. And I find that if you apply it properly, it gives you like this nice glowy skin, good for, you know, if you don't want to wear any makeup. Depending on your skin tone, it can even out the redness in the skin maybe. If you have a deeper skin tone, you definitely want to make sure you completely blend it in and pat it in, and you won't have to deal with like the, you know, white cast that some sunscreens can give. But yeah, then you're just gonna be left with soft, moisturized skin that's protected from the sun. So those are all the products that I've included in the box. Now we're gonna talk about what I'm sure all of you are wondering is the price. Now it's definitely not a very cheap set of skincare. If you were to buy all of these individually, the price would have been around $75.20. But with this special box, I was able to get a discount for it, about 27% off, to bring it down to $54.99. Now that's definitely quite a bit of money. However, if you think about all the products that you're getting and the quality of them, because honestly, I just came back from California, and I was talking to my friends about skincare and what's available in America, and I was like honestly, Korean skincare is just like always on point. So if you think about like the price of each product, what you're getting, and you know, sometimes you might even have to pay shipping, I think this is a pretty fantastic deal. Now I'm not saying you have to buy it, you know, just if you have a buck or two to spend and you need some skincare. And according to Wishtrend, if this box does well, then we can make another box, like a really special box where I can like put whatever I want in there, and then like some maybe special things like autographed photos and cute little stuff and things of that nature. So hopefully this video sparked enough interest for you to pick up the box maybe. But yeah, what's important for me is that I create something that I know will definitely help people out there, because I know a lot of people out there have no idea when it comes to skincare, and that's why I'm here for y'all. I'm here to serve y'all. So make sure you check the info box below for all the information and a link to where you can purchase this box. And yeah, if you have any more questions, just leave them down below. Follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Africa TV, and the Beauty Beast channel, which will be down there. And I'll see you in my next video, guys. I love you. Bye. Mwah.